Why don't I just go back to the day things took a turn for the worse?
Run for your lives! Everyone run for cover! You're all in danger!
What is it? What's going on?
The sky is falling! The sky is falling!
The sky is falling. Are you crazy?
So this is just me wanting to share a couple thoughts. I don't, first of all, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't do futures trading. This is just speculation on my behalf. Basically, I'm seeing a little bit of trouble in some of the futures trading. So I'm here to maybe give you guys a bit of, I'm sharing my thoughts, my insight into what I'm seeing, and we'll see what happens, because I could be dead wrong, and that's fine. Basically, I've been watching futures over the weekend, been checking out charts, all that, and we're kind of on a big run up. Like, I'm sharing the view of charts right now. Everyone says it's due for correction or a crash. I personally think more correction of a specific kind. I feel that it's going to be almost like I'm going to call it a de-memeflation. And the reason why is because I know this is going to sound weird, but please, I don't think it's hedge fund fuckery or anything like that. I think it's basically people are going to get out of money, or smart money might exit positions that might be riskier. And if it's a good company, they'll re-enter at a lower price. So I think it's going to be more to overvalued companies that it's going to be very targeted towards. That being said, like I said, I'm just sharing a couple charts and a couple little bits of news that I have, and maybe I could get other views. So this is the growth that everyone's saying is, too much and due for a crash or correction. This is 180 days with 4-hour slices. If we start zooming in, you'll see different things, obviously, but I want to talk about, if you notice, there's yellow under carry parts where the resistance is, I could say the support, is being tested, I guess you could say. It's at certain parts weakened. It still chugs along, so everyone's like, hey, it's fine if it, at the end of the day, we're still up. As long as the market doesn't completely crash, that's no problem, I guess. And, it is fine to most traders. The reason I'm kind of bringing the attention to the community is because I believe it's going to be mostly for inflated stocks, and that doesn't only mean certain ones that we talk about. Like, there's other legitimate companies out there that some people just consider the price to be too high. So again, people might exit positions in order to re-enter at a certain point. I think that and again, all this is speculatory, and I'm not a futures trader, or a financial advisor, so always do your own due diligence and whatnot, but I'm just sharing my thoughts. So we start looking in on a closer slice. We'll notice that the support again is at certain points stretched thin, and at other points it looks healthy, at certain points tested. And again, the more you'll see what I call rubber. I could be wrong. If there's a better term, please. And again, if I'm wrong on any of this, if someone smarter than I can come in and interject and give me their opinion, we'll turn this into a teaching moment. Please share it with me. I'm asking for input. But I see the support being tested and what I call rubber banding in the stock, and I don't like that. It concerns me, and these are the tail ends of the trading lately. But it concerns me because I've seen it elsewhere before. And again, I might just be stringing things together, kind of like Charlie Day, and my actual heart is in the right place to want to learn about this and inform people if I become informed. But if I'm wrong, then I'd rather be told I'm wrong. Lately, it looks like it's on a decline, and of course, like I said, the support is being tested. There's people sharing information, but let me talk to you first. VIX is up, and to re-explain what I consider VIX is, It's to me how bad the swing on the seesaw is for all stocks. As they say, volatility, fear, greed index, and I'm going to call it just how bad the swing on the seesaw is. So it could go from low VIX, and that means the stock market's going to, for the most part, be fairly stable, and then it could be really high VIX and high volatility. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit of news of, well, futures and other places not looking so hot already. And there's people that are exiting positions that are normally long on futures. And I think this is all telling because these people are smarter than I am. They're bigger traders. They're more informed. They have better tools, most likely everything. This person has an outlook. I don't fully agree with the outlook. Again, they're smarter than I am, but I'm a little more pessimistic, I think. I think it's going to be a little bit of harder hit than maybe they are saying, but I'm sharing the information. That's what I'm doing. I'm sharing what information I've run across with you guys. Again, these are bigger, smarter traders than I am. And I think it's telling if they're feeling a certain way about trading. And I think it's always, like, our economy right now is directly tied to COVID. And if, you know, the media is going to try to spin it to be like a I told you so moment. They're literally starting to put out posts that say it's dangerous to invest in the stock market and Bitcoin and crypto and all that. And I feel that it's a setup so that when they deflate the meme stocks later down the road, then what will happen is they could be like, look, we told you so. And what I mean by meme stocks, not all meme stocks are permanent meme stocks. I don't know if I define that in a proper way. I don't want to define meme stocks for people because what I think are meme stocks might not be meme stocks to the people that hold them that have better DD. Maybe I haven't looked at it other than just on the surface. Just because they're mentioned on Wall Street Bets doesn't mean they're a meme stock. Mine was on AMD. One of my favorites was on Wall Street Bets for the longest time. And, you know, I still held. I didn't care what Wall Street Bets thought. The other thing I want to bring up is this, and I did find this on Wall Street Bets and RGME, I believe, and they're talking about possible ransomware attack to cloud. I think they're a cloud security solutions and provider. And over here it says, you know, that it might cause emergency in real estate lending and title industry. And I actually went and looked at their services, and their services are actually either down or being hit really hard. I think that's important to note because the rise of ransomware is just it seems to be up. One of the last things, like I said, I want to go back to is the rubber banding a little bit. And the reason and I'm going to call it this, you know, it might not be this, there might be a smarter term. Again, I'm an amateur self-taught investor, so maybe someone else out there that as a professional can tell me what the proper term is, but it looks like rubber banding to me. So it'll go up and down, and I'll clear the studies so that maybe it can be seen more clear. And the problem that we run into is, for me at least, again, personal view, is I've seen this before or something similar, and I want to share a couple things. Obviously, always just data driven. I hope someone can give me feedback and tell me what I'm seeing and if I'm wrong. I think it's gonna, you know, it could be similar because we are in an era of, you know, digital technology and everything's who has the fastest computer, best processing power, the least delay of lag to the market. I want to bring up again the rubber banding is I want to share a video. I'm going to speed it up because obviously I want to save you guys time. But at first it's like a healthy growth, and obviously that rapidly changes, and it's how a lot of our trading is sadly done this way now. And again, it's if you notice, it's overall upward trend. So everybody's, you know how that is. Everyone sees a dip, come back, and then they're like, oh, this is fine. You know, the dog in the fire. But then the end result after a growth period is the rapid decline, and it's just a never-ending stop because of the cycle of sometimes the HFTs just battling each other out. And the reason I'm talking about that is because it's, sometimes that's what it is. It's just algorithms kind of just going along against each other for whatever reason. So I want to share one other video, and I don't know if there's going to be a J Powell opening his mouth or a BlackRock to buy this dip, so I could be wrong again, but I'm going to shut up and share this video with you guys that I've shared before.
Computer-controlled high-speed trading also comes with technical risks. Trading algorithm programmers say that due to the extreme complexity of the trading environment and the algorithms themselves, they are no longer able to track everything the programs do. And of course, these programs are never completely error-free. This leads to problems in the interaction of various trading programs. As with human dealers, unpredictable situations can arise. For example, when two or more programs repeatedly react to one another and subsequently get trapped in a loop. The problem here is the speed with which this happens. Only special programs would be able to react quickly enough, as humans are much too slow to become aware of the threat, assess it, and intervene. These risks and manipulations are detrimental to the vast majority of market participants and cannot be compensated for by the benefits. In addition to the already unfair advantages for high-frequency traders, all these problems can have fatal consequences on the real economy. They played a large role in stock market crashes, such as the first flash crash of 2010, when the U.S. stock market collapsed within a few minutes in a way never seen before. Since then, many flash crashes have repeatedly been observed in every stock exchange. Despite claims of immunity to such a problem, the German stock market experienced its first real flash crash in early 2014.
So I wanted to share that video. I hope everyone does their own homework and look into it. And if anyone out there is obviously a futures trader and has more experience and wants to talk to me or give me more enlightenment on this subject, I'd like it. I welcome it. I'd watch, these are the charts I'm mainly keeping an eye on. Obviously, watch your own chart for the stock that you think might be hit by the deflation if it's a meme stock, and there are obviously different opportunities of strategy to execute. So if you would like to discuss them, obviously, maybe we can have the hypothetical talks in the community. So good luck trading, and I wish everyone the best, whether it be tomorrow on an intraday or overall, not just like whenever this week, but in their lifetimes. And I keep my eye opening for currently this week. I'm expecting some sort of bull trap followed by bear trap on a Monday, and then a bull run up to a new ATH, and then quite possibly from there it's going to get really choppy. Tech earnings is coming up. COVID Delta is still spreading and rising, so uncertainty is on the move, and we'll see what that brings. I wish every single one of you luck in the market.
No, it's true. Come with me.
No, son.
What? It happened under the old oak tree. I'm not making this up. I know it's here. There's a piece in the sky somewhere on the ground here. It was shaped like that.
It looks like a stop sign?
Yes, only it doesn't say stop, and it's blue, and it has a cloud on it. And it hit me on the head.
It looks like a stop sign.
Well, look, wait, what's that?
Son, is this what hit you?
Oh, no, Dad, it was definitely a piece of the sky. I'm
Piece of the sky. It's okay, everyone.
Dad, no.
There's been like a little mistake.
No.
It was just an acorn that hit my son. A
No,
little acorn.
Dad, no.
Quiet, son. This is embarrassing enough already.
Chicken Little, what were you thinking? Why would you put your town's safety in jeopardy? How could you mistake a stop sign for an acorn?
But it is big acorn level, Fla.
What did he say?
Big acorn level, Fla.
It was a big acorn?
It was an ape throwing coleslaw? Big acorn level, Fla.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's just gibberish. Gibberish of an insane person.